So this is the 156 City Sling from Grams 28. It comes in at about $289, but currently you can get it for 20% off, which would bring it down to $231. I've been on the market now for a new sling bag because I've been carrying more stuff with me nowadays, and I just needed something larger to bring around with me. One of the first things that you will notice whenever you pick up any Grams 28 product is these set series of numbers at the front here. So what do those numbers mean? Those numbers mean you're getting the real deal. The one is the category. So this classifies this product as a carry good, right? The next set of numbers, that's the 56, that tells you what the product it is, because a lot of Grams 28 products, they're all gonna have these series of numbers. So this one specifies it as this specific model. The next two numbers, the 09, specifies it as where the tannery it is that it was made. So this one was made in Mastrotto. I'm not Italian, so if I'm not pronouncing that correctly, forgive me ahead of time. So that's what's happening with the tannery. The 02 specifies the material. So this is a pebbled bovine leather bag. And then finally, the last three numbers specifies where this was tanned in. So this was tanned in Italy. All that to say, you're getting a really nice Italian sling bag for under $500. The first thing that you notice whenever you open up any Grams 28 product is that Italian smell of leather. It smells amazing. So in this video, I'm going to show you guys how I pack out this everyday carry. And then I'm also going to show a couple of things in terms of like what you can fit in it and also why it was important for me to make the jump. But before we do any of that, let's take a look at the bag itself. So as you can notice, there's a pocket here on the front. Here you can fit, you know, whatever you want to fit here. Normally I'll throw my keys here, or I'll just leave it empty so that way it doesn't really bulk out or whatever the case is, but you can use that for anything. It's pretty spacious. So you can, there's that. There's a nice little lip which protects it because this pocket here is not water sealed. So this little lip allows it to water to just flow off of it. This one, however, you do have that water seal here, and you can tell the difference between this and let's say the zipper pocket back here. So you're getting waterproof zippers. So we'll go ahead and open up that main compartment that will reveal. You can put a business card slot here. There's also a space here that you can put your iPad mini or whatever you want to throw back there. There's another series of pockets here. Here I throw in business cards. There looks like there's a one of these Airfly for traveling. There's some contacts, lip balm, some cash, some extra credit cards that I don't need all the time. Another lip balm because you can never have enough. And then I have my lucky, let's see what's down here. I have my lucky coins. This one I picked up on the Norwegian gem, and this one I picked up on a trip to Arizona. So these are my lucky coins. Throw those over there. I don't know what type of luck they bring me, but it's nice to just carry them around with me to remind myself of where I've traveled to. So there's 3 built-in pockets there. And like I said, this one zips up, kind of keeps it separate. You do have 2 little slots here on the side. I don't know if you guys can see that here, but there is a slot there on the side. And there's also another one here on this other side as well as an air tag holder right here for your air tags. On the other side, you can fit your pencil or an Apple pen. You also have another 3 pockets here as well. And so that's what's happening. And obviously you have your main compartment. On the back, there's another set that you can normally, because I have this one close to my body, I'll drop my cell phone here. So this is a look at the bag. The buckle is also really nice. Look at this. That's how you know you're getting a real buckle. Look at that. That buckle is beautiful. And it has these claps here. I think Apple tried to do something similar with their Apple Watch Ultra wristband. I didn't like it there, but I do like it on the bag for sure. So these are nice high grade buckles there. And so that's pretty much a look at the bag. I'll throw a clip up on how it looks on the body, but for now, let's go ahead and pack out this thing. So I do want to mention, it's very large. So how large? This is a PlayStation Portal, and this sucker can fit exactly inside of the bag. Obviously, depending on what you have in there will depend on how much more. I'd still have space for some more things. And granted, I do not bring the PlayStation Portal around with me like this, but it's nice to know that if you did, you can just throw it in here. You can still access these pockets and, you know, store some other stuff, but it does fit a PlayStation Portal. And because it fits a PlayStation Portal, that also means it fits my old sling bag. This is the Air sling bag that I was rocking before. I did like it. It also does have those waterproof zippers, but it was just too small for my liking. And with the Grams 28 City Sling, this one actually fits in there. So that's how you know that this is a bigger bag, right? Because my old bag fits in there perfectly. Now, let's actually pack it out with what I would normally put in there. So I did a video on my channel about my retainer. A lot of times I carry this around just in case I need to use that for anything. My phone, like I mentioned, I usually keep on the back here. So I'll slide the phone here, zip that up. I've been really enjoying these Touchland hand sanitizers. They smell amazing. This one's the coconut one, and you know how I feel about coconut. So this one, I'll just drop it there. My AirPods, usually slip it in the corner here in one of those corner pockets. I have my wallet. Wallet goes there. My keys. Keys I can drop here. One of the things I enjoy about this bag is I don't have to take my sunglasses out of the pouch. I can just bring the whole entire pouch, which is always nice. I'm currently shooting on the DJI Osmo Pocket, but this is the sort of like base and tripod that goes with that. This is about the same size as the Pocket when it's not, you know, attached. So I'm throwing this in here just to note that you can also put your DJI in here. Obviously, I'm filming on it now, so I'm not able to take that out right now. I recently picked up this Nomad charging cable. The beautiful thing about this is you can charge 2 devices at once. So I can charge my Apple Watch as well as another USB-C device such as an iPad or an iPhone. So I love that cable. We'll actually go ahead and throw the cable up front. So that's what's happening there. I have my beloved iPad Mini 7 that I've been enjoying. I haven't even used my 11-inch iPad since I've started using that. So I'll go ahead and put that in there. And then here, my Apple Pencil, I can go ahead and just slide it over there. And everything has a home, everything has a space. This is the Anker charger that I've been enjoying lately. It has 2 built-in cables that I've been loving. And on top of it, you'll notice this little figurine here. Basically what this is it allows me to use magnets to charge my devices. So this one goes into the actual port, and then it does do breakaways. This allows, like, let's say for example, you accidentally trip over your cables, your device doesn't go flying. So I've had a couple of these and I just have them in all my devices. Worst case scenario, if I need to charge it the regular way, I can just take it off and expose the actual cable there, connector. So this is my Anker, and I can go ahead and throw it in there. I won't necessarily bring this in here because sometimes you have to, in life, you have to make choices, and I will have to decide, do I want to bring this behemoth or do I want to bring a smaller version of this? So I have a lot of portable battery banks, if I'm just traveling, you know, around the city for the day, I don't necessarily need this big thing, so I'll put it away. I'll usually bring my my OtterBox MagSafe charger, or I'll bring my other Anker Zolo that I reviewed on the channel. But for the most part, as you can see, this is what's in the bag. You can fit quite a bit. Everything has a home, which I enjoy, and you can do that in a nice and stylish way. It doesn't look bulky. Like I said, everything has a home in this beautiful leather bag. When the bag is on the body, this is kind of how it looks. You can wear it like this. If you wanted to, you can bring it down like a fanny pack, but I just wear mine's crossbody like this, stylish, Glock tuck, Billie Eilish, you know what I'm saying? Nothing too crazy. It's beautiful. This is a beautiful bag because you can dress it up, you can dress it down. Because of that leather, if I bring this to, like, let's say a job interview or even a business meeting, I don't look childish, you know what I mean? This is Italian grain leather compared to my other bag. This is more on the athletic side. Like if I'm going to the gym, I'll probably bring this, but most of the time I'm rocking this, especially if I want to make a statement. So that's your look at the Grams 28 156 City Sling. It's an investment. One of the beautiful things with Grams 28 is that you get lifetime warranty. So if anything happens to your bag, you know, you don't have to, you know, be delicate with it, because you can get that replacement if you need to. If any of the zippers stop working or anything like that, you're covered. If you lose the bag altogether, they don't cover that, so don't lose the bag. But without further ado, I hope you guys enjoyed this, you know, inside deep dive of what I'm currently carrying around. I did go ahead and upgrade my everyday carry, and this is the bag that I'll be using going forward. If you guys enjoy these type of videos, please drop a like, drop a comment. Don't forget to subscribe, because there's a lot coming in this category. And just to kind of show a sneak peek, I'll go ahead and let you guys know what's coming next. So I did pick up that Grams 28 backpack. Review on this coming soon.